Okay, we are live. Hello, Sonia and Abu. Welcome to our Wednesday live. And everyone, whoever gonna watch us later, now nobody, we just start. So, welcome to everyone, our friends, family, business partner, whoever going to watch us, or follower, viewers, anyone. Welcome to our live. So this is me, Sanjana Rai from Nebraska, USA. I'm running this business, digital business, as a full time, and then I'm also doing my part time. And today, actually, my sister Lakshmi, she used to host every Wednesday, but she's enjoying her trip with the family, sisters, and sister-in-law in Italy. As they said, she will join, but might be something come up. She could not join it. Hopefully, she's gonna join later. I don't know. And yeah, so that's my short introductions. I'm a mom of a beautiful daughter, and of course, wife, and yes, running this business as a full time. And here's my beautiful friend Sonia and handsome Abu. Welcome to our again
Thank
our
you.
live. So today we are going to talk about the importance of digital business or online in today's time. So everywhere online is going growing so fast everywhere. It's online, and then we are going to talk about why so many people, so many families are choosing this online business in today's days. So that's all we are talking about, and then the importance of online. And yes, so let's get started with I'm gonna start with Abu. So Abu have questions. His question is this, Abu. So with your introductions, like I said, why more families are choosing digital business income nowadays? So this is your questions with the introductions. Floor is yours, Abu.
Thank you so much. And it was always nice to be here with you guys. Now I'm on vacation, so that's why I enjoy coming here with you guys. Not like usual when I come from work, I'm so tired I can't even join the live stream. My name is
Yeah.
Abu, full-time mechanical engineer, also based in Sweden. And I'm so proud to have this business because I know what it has done for me and how it has opened a new opportunity for me and my family. So
Mm,
the question you ask is a very interesting, and actually it suits me a lot because I know that was my position. Why
mhm,
many people are joining this business? Yeah, because in before this business, I know many families are struggling with the time for the family.
yeah.
People are
Yeah.
working day in, day out, maybe two shifts. Even
Yeah.
when you come home, there's no energy
Mm,
to stay awake and have time with your family. So that has been a very challenging for so many people. So if you see many people are joining this business, perhaps majority are families or family members because they know they are struggling with a relationship with maybe their partner or their children because of time, and that's not a
mhm,
good thing. So for me, why I joined this business, that's one thing, because I know I was working day in, day out. Every day when I come back home, I can see my
mhm,
family's face. And when I leave home, they are also sleeping. So it has
mhm,
been a very challenging. So when I found this business, it opened my eyes to see,
mhm,
okay, there's something here I can build on the side. Hopefully in the future, I can be able to enjoy the time I want and also spend time with my family. And that's
mhm,
why actually I joined this business. And right now I'm enjoying the moment. I can travel with my family. I can do many things. I can see their face day by day, even though I'm
mhm.
still working, but I know time will come. I will have full time to spend with them and travel across the world, as that's one of the things I love. So that is what I have shared. So back to you. I know we're still here, so we can add more things. Back to you,
Yes,
Sanyana.
sure. Thank you so much. I was absolutely so many people's the one. All of us, most of the peoples with the family, we choose this business because that time we earning money, we have income, but there is no time for our family. So we are struggling every day working so hard for long hour, and we are missing the precious moment with our loved ones, especially who have little kids, like children who is going schools, and we have to attend their milestones, and we're missing so many stuff. So that is the main reasons people who join in our digital businesses, because of time. So many people, they are doctor, engineer, lawyers, accountant, IT professionals. They are in this business, they have enough money, but also they choose this business because of the time. They don't have time. They have money, but they don't have time to enjoy that money, spend that money with their loved ones. That is the main reason too. Thank you so much, Abu, again. And yes, that's my why too, because I want to be my daughter. That's why I choose this platform too. So okay, I'm gonna go with Sonia. So a little bit of you introduce yourself, and there is so many people who are stuck, and then they know about this business, hearing somewhere, because now there's so many people around the globe in this business. Maybe everywhere there is someone is talking about digital business, right? And they hear about this business, but still they're stuck, and they scare to join this business, or they are hold by something. So here is your question. So what advice would you give someone who is curious but afraid to take this first step? So with the introductions, your question is here.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Sanjana. Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Good night, wherever you're watching. For those of you who still don't know me, my name is Sonia Andrade. I am originally from Mexico, from the northern part of Mexico. I am a former teacher, and in 2024, I decided to start something. I wanted something of my own. I wanted to build something completely mine. So I decided to start a digital business that I discovered back in 2018, but I didn't have back then the possibility to get started. I was also so scared. I was afraid to change my path, because I worked as a teacher for almost 20 years in 2024. But back then, I decided I needed to get started because I have and I still have a why, and this why is stronger than the fear I felt at the beginning. That's why I think this question is so related to my situation, to me. The question is, what advice would I give someone who is curious about starting something new, a business, a digital business, but also feels afraid to take that first step? That was my situation. And that's the situation of many people who want to start something new, something different, but they're afraid about what people might think of them, afraid that it's not going to be perfect, that we don't know everything since the beginning. And let me tell you that that decision comes before confidence appears. We need to take that first step, even though we don't feel ready. Because imagine if we sit down and wait until we have if we complete all the training, if we have all the knowledge, that is not going to happen. We are not going to be completely ready. So we need to take that first step, even though we feel fear, we are afraid, because step by step, we are going to start learning, growing, and also very important, you need to ask all the questions before you start a business or a new project. You need to do your own research. You need to check out if there's a real community, because in this business, we have a global community, and that's so important. That makes the difference between starting something alone, by yourself, all by yourself, or starting something, a new project, supported by an enormous community that guides you, that you have a training that tells you exactly what to do, where you can connect and just follow the system. That makes the difference. So that's why you should make your own research before starting something new, so you can feel supported. And that's the advice for the people out there. If you want to start something, don't let fear decide your future. Don't let fear decide or take decisions for you. If you decide something it's not for you, okay, it's completely okay, but do it because you're looking for something different, not because you're feeling afraid because of fear, because do it anyway. If you want to start something new, do it. No matter if you don't feel ready, completely ready, you're going to feel supported. You're going to be learning along the way and growing. I still remember when I started using social media for my business, I was so scared. I said, oh my gosh, this is not what I've been doing the last 20 years. This is not for me. I'm kind of introvert, but I repeat, I say again, this is my why. I want a real change in my life. I want to build something that could grow into something strong for me and my family. That's why I step in. I took the next step and I decided to do it because I wanted a different lifestyle. I wanted to stay at home, to be more present for my family. That's why I did it anyway. And that's my advice for the people out there. If you want something different, go for it. Do it anyway, even though you're afraid or you have fear. Okay, don't let fear decide for you. So thank you very much, Sanjana. Back to you.
Wow, thank you so much. Wonderful. Absolutely, absolutely. So don't let fear hold you back. Okay, so yes, absolutely, you don't have nothing to lose here. So if you start this business, there is no cost for the first steps, and then we have cost for second step, but still that is refundable. So it's like no cost. If you don't feel like you don't want to do this and then this is not something for you, you can get refund within 30 days. So yes, so just come ahead and then go for it. If you are looking for chances, like Sonia said, she is looking for chance, she wants different life, because we are tired of doing the same thing again and again. It's my story too. I came up here in USA 12 years ago, and then working so hard, come work home, work home, work home, that's it. And then no life. Like I have dream, oh, I'm going to the USA, like the USA. So I came here with a lot of dreams and so many hopes in life, but when I came here, my life is all about work and home. That's it. And then there is nothing left. So I was like, no, this is not the life, I want to live it. So, and also after I have a baby, we have our girl, then there's no time for our girl. Then now it's being parents, and that is not something I really wanted. And then that's what makes me join this business. Okay, so I want a little bit talk about the so many people's nowadays. We have gone through so many, like COVID and so many stuff is going around, that the economical things is price and rising high and high. And then Abu, what do you want to say? If it's really risky to live in one income stream, right? So would you like to add something on it, Abu?
Yeah, actually, it's as you said, we see so many people, even my own company, I saw many people went home because of the crisis. So it's everywhere. So if you don't look for something, if you don't look for plan B, then it's always difficult.
Absolutely.
And just as our sister Sonia said, if you want to run 1,000 miles, don't just focus on, oh, it's 1,000 miles. Just start with one step, because the moment you start one step means you are counting down that 1,000 miles. So don't afraid and think, oh, it's going to be difficult. Maybe it's going to take me time. All fingers are not equal. You may come in and maybe you may grow faster than someone who has been here for quite a year. So it's all open for everyone who is willing. So that's what I have. Back to you.
Yeah, thank you so much. So nice. Thank you so much. And it's very very risky to live in one income stream, because we don't know what's gonna happen next in our life, right? So COVID hit us in 2019, was very so many people lose their life, lose their work, so many things happen, right? So, and then now there's every day the price level, everything is going high and high. And then we company are down and we are getting laid off so much, and then AI technically things, everything is taking over, right, to human beings. So it's scary, of course. So you should have look around to online, do something from your home, because rapidly, again, it's growing. The online thing is everything, is digital thing is growing rapidly. So you should have think about it. Okay, so you never know, be prepared for the future. So that's what I want to say. And I'm a little bit, I want to touch about the like traditional restaurant, traditional work, traditional job, traditional business, or digital business. So I want to be little bit to touch about these things. Sonia, would you like to say why traditional job is a little bit like digital business is more advantageous than the traditional? Because people have to go to traditional jobs also, they have to invest a lot and they have to do so many things, inventory, renting, and then be present for maybe more than 12 hours, right? So would you like to touch on this? Floor is yours,
Yeah.
Sonia.
Yeah, of course. You know, since the beginning, I knew that if I wanted to have something of my own, that was going to have an investment. If
Yeah.
you want to have a traditional business, physical business, or a digital business, you need to invest at the beginning. I knew I had to pay, but something that made the difference was that I noticed that it was a real community since the beginning. That's
Yeah.
why I trusted since the beginning, and I decided to go through the digital path, because right now I'm saving money. For example, on ordering foods. I remember when I was rushing in the morning, going out at 6 o'clock, going to school, because my schools were far away from home. So sometimes I had to order breakfast. Right now I'm saving on fuel. I'm not spending more money on my car. I don't even move my car. My car is outside. I just move it for my medical appointments, and if I really want to go look for something at the mall, on Sundays or sometimes. But I'm saving a lot of money on that. Right now I have the possibility to be present for my family. I don't have to ask permission anymore, because back then I was so scared to go, to the principal's office to ask permission, because I needed to I had an issue at home, or with my kids, when my kids were middle school, or they had something, they needed to go to the doctor, something like that. Or right here, when I moved to Hermosillo, distances are big. I needed to drive like more than half an hour. Sometimes I needed to stay at school sometimes some days until 5 o'clock, preparing for festivals, for special occasions. I'm not dealing with that anymore. Something else, that I'm not stuck in traffic anymore. Sometimes I went out from school and I was also in a rush. I was always in a rush when I was working as a teacher, because I had to go back home to cook for my family, to get ready for my home, for my family. Not anymore. I have the possibility to stay here and to manage my time at my own pace. That's something that I won't change, that I'm so grateful for this community that they created, this system for all of us who we need to have more flexibility, and that we truly want to be more present for our families. I think that's the number one why we all have. Thank you, Sanjana.
Thank you so much, Sonia. Again, absolutely, traditional business is there. It also take time, like our online business does. So it's not our online business. It's not that we can have like earn overnight, right? It takes time. Any business takes time, our effort, everything, investment, everything. Like traditional business does also do have, but there is so many times that's your business still that you have a responsibility to take care of, and you have inventory, have to stock, you have to have a stuff in there, and then you have to invest in there, and also you have to be there for your any business, right? So here you don't have to stock any inventory. You don't need to be rent any for any rooms and any things. And then also you have your own time, John. You have own time schedule where you can work from anywhere. You just need your phone or laptop, whatever gadget you have with the internet connections. That's all you need. And then you don't have, you can run this business while you are being there with your loved ones, with your family, right? So yes. So, and then I have seen I have my relatives that are running a restaurant. So a long time ago, she is running her business, and then she said she have to throw lots of foods because of they cannot sold it, or the time expire of that food. And then that's kind of things we have to face on traditional business, right? So if you have restaurant, anything, you have, sometimes you get lost, but here you don't have to lose nothing, because whatever you invest in the product, that product is for you. You're not going to stock that, and you're not going to sell that product. That is for your own household use. And then it's like, I always think like it is an investment. You are getting your product, and also you are using that product for your own benefits, right? So we buy so many stuff for our household, and then there is no investment, no job, and like no business, right? So but here's you getting product, and also you getting this business. So yeah, why not? Okay, so guys, thank you so much, Sunny and Abu. So I think we come end after our live. So thank you so much. It is very wonderful live, and I think we have give so many importance of online business or digital business. Why you guys should have joined this business. So if you guys are really interested and you feel like, oh, this is something interesting, and then I wanna learn, I want to know a little bit more about the business, then we have our website in there. And also if you cannot see it properly in here, then also we have our website on our bio, our page, business page or personal page. So you can see our website, and you can go ahead and register with your name and email address. And then was that 90-minute webinar. You can be part of live every Thursday, or you can watch replay. Okay, so after you registering, you have to check on your inbox, or sometimes it goes to the spam or junk. Okay, junk folder. If you get after registrations, you will get emails for 30 days. That is complimentary. You don't have to pay nothing. Okay, for that step. So, and then if you really have more questions and queries, and again, you can message us on our messenger. Okay, so thank you so much, Abu and Sonia, again, and we'll see you next week again. Till then, bye-bye. Stay happy and healthy, everyone.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.